Hey, Shalom. I want to begin this lesson by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rahakodash. A double honor to the head apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well and teach well. Much respect to the laborers, the Akim, the hopeful elect that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching in all truth, sincerity, and diligence. Brother Malachi on another video, hopefully it's edifying to the hands of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And yeah, man, this is just a quick video. Lord willing, it's edifying. It's a record-breaking heat wave in the U.S., Northwest, and Canada is causing the largest glacier melt in Washington State in 100 years. And yeah, man, it's just, you got a lot of stuff going on, especially like with this heat wave. Ultimately, that heat wave is going to bring forth the famine. Considering the farmlands over in California not being irrigated, and California is mainly where we get our crops from here in the U.S., so that heat wave is going to ultimately bring forth that famine. But now they're saying that is melting, the glaciers, largest glacier melt in Washington State in 100 years. And this just additional signs of the second coming of Yahweh Shai. It's kind of like everything is falling apart. Things that were that once stood, is not standing anymore. It's like the foundations of everything is being broken apart because Yahweh Shai is coming quickly, man. And not only do the glaciers is melting, you got volcanoes erupting, you got all sorts of natural disasters going on, and ultimately, Yahweh Shai is really sending these and sanctioning these plagues, man. To come ultimately upon Babylon the Great, but and also upon the whole world, because the elected scatter amongst the four corners of the earth, and it's just signs of his second coming. Let's go. Second Ezra, chapter 9 and 1. He said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the times diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou well understand there is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yeah, and that's the times we in. We're supposed to be measuring these times by the way of the scriptures. When you see all sorts of disasters going on in the earth, what time it is by measuring it through the scriptures, and ultimately, how it's many things that's going on in the world that Yahweh didn't speak about, but the signs that he gave us, would be earthquakes, uproars, famines, war, pestilence, great evils, but it's a lot more signs in the earth that's going on, to pinpoint his second coming, because he said that he was going to give us new signs as well. Verse 2 again, he said, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things before the days were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Yep, see, the end is being manifest. Yep, and we know that by way of the signs Yahweh Shai is sending in the earth. And by measuring the times, we know what time it is. He said, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the Most High have plain beginning and wonders and powerful effects and ending and effects. It's like it. I'm reading verse 6 again. He said, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and ending in effects and signs. Yep. And we see these signs coming to pass, man. Verse 7, he say, and every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye believe. Yep. And that's why we push this word day in and day out. Ultimately having a faith in Yahweh Shai, because we looking to escape these evil times that's about to come upon the earth. Considering uproars of the people, you got the KKK out rioting, You know, you got militia groups forming, NFAC, the Proud Boys. You know, these militia groups, these biker groups, all sorts of, you know, spirits is uh gonna be let out in the earth, you know, to do the will of the Heavenly Father, and that's to bring forth His vengeance. You know, you got the famine. You know, you're gonna have them mandating the vaccine and mandating the chip. You know, there's a lot of plagues that's about to come to the world, man. You know, and if you're not measuring the times and watching, you know, it's a possible chance that you're gonna get caught up in it. You know, you got to be circumspect in these last days. All right, this Ecclesiasticus 36 and verse 6. Matter of fact, we're gonna start at verse 5. He said, "And let them know thee, as we have known thee, that there is no power but only thou, O Yahweh." So, and how we know the Heavenly Father, He is known by His judgment, by the judgment which He executed. So when Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai bring forth these judgments, they gonna know the Lord as we know Him. You know, because Jake, you know, when they see people getting shot down, you know, it's kind of a sad moment for them. But ultimately, those who understand know that there was judgment from the Lord. You know, any simple thing that happened, a car accident, you know, like the man in New York that jumped on the girl back and stuck his fingers up her. You know, that's all, you know, it's judgment, man. That's the habitations of the Lord, it's judgment. All right. Verse 6, he says, "Show new signs and make other strange wonders." Yep. And that's a strange wonder. A new sign and a strange wonder, man, that ice melting. You know, the heat wave. Because those are things that he don't actually speak about in the scriptures. Volcanoes erupting, tornadoes, hurricanes, you know, tropical storms, sandstorms. You know, these are things like, you know, he don't necessarily speak about in the scriptures. So, you know, these will be new signs, you know. All right, and make other strange wonders. Yep, you're gonna have strange wonders. You're gonna have like strange wonders like newly created beasts. Um, shit, all type of shit, man. Gonna be going on, man. He said, "Glory thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy." Yep, and that adversary is Esau, the devil, and he, you know, ultimately Esau is the enemy. You know, and all the other nations who come under the banner of Esau, because Esau really set the tone for the other nations to follow. You know, verse 8, he says, "Take the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wonderful works. Let him that escape be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people." Yep, and that's going strictly to Esau. You know, he gonna be consumed by that rage of fire, which is gonna come by those intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBM. Yep, and those who oppress the people gonna perish. Yep, and Esau is the oppressor, man. You know, a cop that killed a Jake just got 3 years for manslaughter. You know, that's a man. That's why this place is not our risk, man. You know, and ultimately, you know, we been oppressed bad. You know, bad as hell here, man. We don't get a break here in America. So this Luke 21 and verse 25, he's saying, "There shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations." Yep. And that's, hey, America gonna be in distress, man, when that famine take hold of this place. You know, and more plagues come, more natural disasters hit this place. You know, like you got the wildfire, you know. Like, so he say, "And upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity." Yep, the sea and the waves roaring. Let's get that word perplexity. Let's see what that means. Go to the blue line. Perplexity. I mean, I think it means like distress or something like that. Yeah. So it's confusion. Yep, you see, it's a lot of confusion gonna take place in these last days, man. Lack of comprehension, you know, difficulty, problem, yeah, mystery. Yep, complexity. So a lot of and that's gonna be the spirits that's gonna take hold of America in that day, man. It's gonna get bad out here. You know, it's gonna get real bad. So they go back, verse 26. He said, "Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken." Yep, and man's heart's gonna be filling with fear, man. The men out here gonna be terrified, man, of these plagues that's gonna be coming out here, man. You know, when all hell break loose and these devils gonna be unleashed, and he actually show his horns when he get to casting you in FEMA camps and putting you in gas chambers and guillotines, and people's hearts like this gonna be, they're gonna faint, man, when your house is getting broke into. There's gonna be anarchy out here. You ain't gonna be able to call 911. Great deaths gonna be happening. It's gonna be bad out here. He said, "And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory." Yep, they're gonna come with that chariot, man, and with those intercontinental ballistic missiles. So your heart, the people, the unbelievers, it's for to come a time when Yahweh Shem Yahushua come forth, man. Niggas gonna be scared out here. And it's gonna ultimately, the unfaithful ultimately gonna die in their unfaithfulness, but those who believe in the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, gonna receive that salvation. But yeah, man, with that, I pray this was edifying to the lambs of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Lord willing. As always, call out Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Shem Rakadash. Till next time, Lord willing. Say shalom.